Happy birthday, Andy. It's your mate Scotty here in London. How are you, mate? I'm standing outside of my 35 Tunworth Street, the Rockstar residence. Green room up the top there, and fan up there. That's it. So, hope you're having a good night, Andy. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Don't want to go too long. Short and thick does the trick. Okay, what can I say about Andy Cummins? I first met him in about grade 5. Yeah, first met him playing football for Craigieburn actually. And I hear he's back at Craigieburn. Is he getting a kick these days? Yeah, what do you reckon? Getting much of a go? But it was about high school days when we become really good mates. Knocking around at school, Craigieburn Secondary College. Hello to all the Craigieburners out there. There you go, Mum and Dad, Christine, Mel. Yeah, we had a good time at school. I don't know if school was Andy's thing though. He never really got along with any of the teachers. One particular teacher, Miss Spinner Wheeler, accounting teacher. Gosh, she was such a bitch basically. And Andy absolutely hated her. It was like a pit bull every class. Andy was just at her, attacking her, and they made the accounting class just a fun class because he just wouldn't let her go. He'd always aggravate her. They'd be fighting every lesson. After school, me and Andrew sort of grew up together. I think we learnt about females together, and we were two desperados like me and Andy go before we turned 18. Yeah, that's right. We strapped rollerblades on our feet, went running around the rollerblade ring chasing girls. We would have made Benny Hill proud, the amount of little bum touching we were doing along the way. That was our junior days. Then 18 come along and where'd we go? Yeah, all the Craigieburners know, the tunnel. We spent a couple of years at the tunnel, me and Andy. We had some good days back then. We had one golden rule we made when we went to nightclubs together. If it was a brunette, it was Andy. If it was a blonde, it was for me. And this rule was set in concrete gold. It was all working well until one night. Andy had been charming this little brunette, brought her one drink, went to go back for the second, and unfortunately, yeah, the lunch cutting bandit jumped in on the poor bloke, and he'd come back. He wasn't happy. I was already snogging, and that was it. That rule went out the door. That went out the door. But I'll tell you what, I'm sure he got me back on a few blondes over the years. What else can I say about him back then? Oh yeah, he's always been a good man with theories, and back then he loved the boobies, titties, and he always wanted to talk about titties, so he developed his own little language when I'm talking to a girl. So I'll give you an example. I'll be there chatting to a girl at the bar, then comes Andy. Hey Scott, how was the surf down Torquay last week? Well, it was really good. 4 foot, 5 foot. That meant the girl I'm chatting to's got big titties. And vice versa, if I'm chatting away to some bird, he wasn't too happy, too flat, he'd come over. Mate, I went fishing to the bay last week. Flat as a tack. Nothing. Flat. So he's definitely a titty man back then, but things changed. Had a good little times together. What else have I got here? Yeah, well, we've all grown up now, and at least one of us has grown up, and Andy's a sensible man now. He's a good family man these days, Andy. I would have thought 15 years ago, walking home from school, and he goes, he's moving into my court. Melanie Mackenzie's coming in. I'm going to have a crack. So 15 years later, married, a couple of beautiful little kids. Hey, Kylie, how are you? How are you? It's your Uncle Chopper. Couldn't get those two apart early days. Another time we went to the movies, intermission. The girls were driving, the boys were having a few drinks. I thought, we'll go up, we'll have a little bit of a wander, jump out of the car. The wagon's shaking like a tornado. Andrew had his own little plans for intermission that night. The one thing about Andy, he's always got a lot of go in him. He's always energetic. I admire him for the amount of work he's put in with his business and everything. And he's just a fun guy overall. Like, he's stressed, but he's a fun guy to be around. And he's always smiling, and that's one thing. To sum it up, because I'm running out of time, Andy, you've been a great mate over the years. You're a likeable guy, and I'm sure we'll still be mates at 80. Have a good night. See you, everyone. Ciao.